Hey guys, this is Will from Mantis Steals Peach here, and for today's video I'm going to talk about the origin of the name of my channel, Mantis Steals Peach. So, as most of you probably already know, Mantis Steals Peach is a play on the name White Ape Steals Peach, which is Baiyuan Toutao in Chinese, and that's the name of both a form in the Shandong Mantis system as well as a single movement. But what you might not know is that this form is part of a whole series of Baiyuan or white ape forms, in which the movements basically telling this story of the white ape Baiyuan. This story also has quite a lot in common with at the beginning of Journey to the West, the Danao Tiangong, or Causing Havoc in Heaven, where the Monkey King Sun Wukong breaks into the peach orchard and steals some of the peaches of immortality from the Jade Emperor. The story in the Mantis one about Baiyuan is kind of different, but it has a lot of similar features to it. And of course, with this just being like an oral story, there's a lot of variations of the story. Some of them can be quite different, and so within different lineages of Mantis you'll sometimes find that there are different forms within the whole White Ape series, depending on like the version of the story that they follow, or depending on maybe some of their applications or something that they prefer. So without further ado, rather than me telling the story, I'm gonna let my teacher Zhou Zhen Dong explain it to you guys.
小北园，然后就去了对吧？他说一出了，他们住在山东里边，一出山东就第一块圈叫驱动北园驱动。那么这个小北园呢，就到了桃子园呢，桃林外面，这个看看四周有没有人把守。窥园、窥看、偷看、窥看和打看。这第二个圈就叫窥园。第三个圈说他进去看没有人，四周没有人，到了桃园去，就偷了个桃子。这偷了个桃子，那个有一块圈叫百元偷桃。这偷桃子刚刚摘下来说叫二郎神，就看桃园的二郎神给逮着了，逮着两个在打，有一个百元棍。那小猴子呢，百元拿着一个棍子，百元棍就是二郎山，杨二郎，打起来了，一下叫杨二郎捉住了，要杀他，所以拿着桃子回去见了他的母亲，给他妈磕头献上了桃子，那是一会儿全都献上，献给他，就他回来以后，就是那个，他朝北斗的方向，七星北斗的方向磕头，有个北斗拳呢。
You're already dead.
So that pretty much sums up the White Ape story, at least the version of the story that my teacher Zhou Zhen Dong tells. Hope some of you at least got the little meme that I threw in at the end there. Leave a comment below if you did get it, and if you didn't, well, just read the comments and I'm sure someone will point it out. So yeah, that's one thing that I really like about Chinese martial arts, is that, you know, aside from just the combat applications or the health benefits or whatever, there's like a whole body of culture contained within it. And you know, there's so much that you can learn about Chinese culture, Chinese mythology, folklore, just from looking into the names of movements, the names of forms and things like that. And also the character, or the personality or the archetype of a lot of these personas, characters that, you know, the movements or the forms are based on, can kind of help you to understand a little bit the mindset of, you know, the way that particular movement or that particular form should be done, you know, to make sure that you've got the correct intention. But you know, at the same time, it's just worth mentioning that that doesn't necessarily mean that you should be, you know, imitating an animal or you know, imitating a mythological figure, but it's just to kind of try and, they say like 想意不想性, so it's like to imitate the intent, not imitate the shape. So, you know, in the you know, the White Ape series of forms, you got to kind of have that intent of like the mischievous ape that's trying to break into the peach orchard to steal the peaches. So you've got to kind of, you know, very fast hands that come in and that dart out and dart in and dart out very quickly, you know, very hopping, kind of fast footwork, and, you know, very agile, a lot of head movement, a lot of you know, as I said, dodging, angling. So you're trying to get that kind of mischievous and playful intent, which is then quite different to, you know, other mantis forms where, you know, you've got a very different intent, and that intent influences the whole strategy of how you're going to fight. So hope that was of interest to you guys, provide a little bit of cultural background and context for our practice. I think it always helps to enrich our practice and, you know, make it more fulfilling, as well as gain a deeper understanding of the correct way to do things, because, you know, these references are not just put in there by accident, they're not just put in there casually, they have a very specific purpose and they're telling us a very specific thing. So at least for me, I always, you know, really like to know this kind of stuff. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on it, and as always, thank you for watching, thanks for your support, and if you enjoyed this, I recommend you check some of the other Mantis history videos that I've done. And yep, I'll see you in the next video.